Hey, Mr. ZodWriter, Dr. Zod, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Dr. Katar. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah. So we're in Fate and Comics number 32, and we're still waiting for the Bishop. I don't know why he's late again, or is he not in Brave yet?
Well, he could be experiencing some technical difficulties. That's
Yes, that's
always
always.
a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you, my friend?
I'm
So,
I'm
how's
doing I'm doing okay. It's good to be here.
I'm recovering from mild sickness,
Oh,
coughing.
you didn't have COVID, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I know what COVID feels like, but this is
Yeah.
not COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I had
it's definitely not fun.
yeah, it's the flu is technically spreading here in our country, which is weird because they have flu shots every 5 years. Weird. And yeah, so our first topic. Did you know that about the comet? Our topics for today are three topics: the comet that's coming, the return of the Snyderverse, and the deeper role of faith in shaping artistic purpose and culture.
Okay, excellent topics.
Yeah. So let's start the ball rolling with the first one. Since Bishop is still not here, I would have loved to hear his input in this. The comet is coming, science and symbolism and spiritual meaning. So throughout history, man, the star of Bethlehem heralds the change for most of us. In the Bible, it's in Luke 21:25. Let's see here. And there will be signs in sun and moon and stars, and on the earth distress of nations in perplexity because of the roaring of the sea and waves. Well, honestly, if the rotation of the moon changes, the waves, the seas are affected. Gravity, you know how it is. Gravity is the key, which is hard to explain. Then there's this divine interruption of sorts that the signs in the sky usually mean God is speaking, not through words, but through wonder. It's a wonder why we survived this long with that thinking.
Yeah, it's definitely a wonder.
Yeah. In pop culture, comets are often metaphors for transformation, endings and beginnings. It's like signs and wonders for, for pop culture, like the incoming
Well, I
king.
mean, is life not just simply a mixture of the two, science and
Yes.
science and spirituality always mixing and merging together, and
The
and
word for me.
sometimes they complement each other, and sometimes they diverge, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's always a mixture of the two.
Yeah, I know. It's like I remember the Matrix whenever this stuff is happening. Are we Is the comet a symbol or a signal? The question is, are we paying attention, or are we just letting life pass us by? What do you think?
Uh, I kind of what I've sort of started to realize is that it's the struggle that defines humanity. That's why we struggle so hard. That's why things are so difficult. It's not so much about letting life leave you behind as much as it is that you have all of these things that we have all of these hurdles that we have to overcome in order to get our little accomplishments. It's like I feel like as human beings we take our victories every day. We take our little victories and we're happy. Like sometimes I'm happy just to wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like it's
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
like
I
every day
like.
is a
I
gift.
know what you
I'm
mean,
just
man.
I'm just I'm just happy to be alive. It's sort of like that where so I don't know. I've never subscribed to the idea of us just letting life pass us by. I guess maybe I guess it just depends on the person individually, what they feel. But for me, I've always looked at it like you try to make the best out of your situation, regardless of what it is, regardless of what you're going through. You take your little victories and you just go along and you try to do the best you can. That's really all we can do because none of us will ever live up to to what God's vision is for
Yes.
humanity. None of us will ever live up to that. We can aspire, and all we can do is be the best that we can be. We give it our best. We do what we can, and I feel like you treat others the way you want to be treated, and you try to live your life the best way possible. At least in a way that you can perceive it and you can realistically accomplish that. But yeah, no, I've never looked at life as passing me by. What about you? I mean, is that something that you've ever thought about?
I,
But
I'm thinking about life is like. Uh, Sometimes I wonder if are we am I truly alive in feeling this way? I mean, like I question sometimes life in general, which is
yeah, yeah,
I think it's normal to question life. It's normal to wonder why God put us in this place.
yeah, yeah. And if you're trying to, so what you're doing is you're trying to make the best of that situation, regardless of what it is. It's like because honestly, there's a lot of things in our lives, no matter what we do, Dr. Qatar, that we don't control, right? No matter what. There's
Yeah,
just
no
things
matter
that
what.
there's
Yes,
just
I
things that
know.
we're never going to control. So I've kind of resigned myself to that fact where I try not to allow myself to get upset over things that I really don't have control over. Like if I can't alter it myself personally, then I try to just let it go because we can weigh ourselves down very very easily, by burdening ourselves being bothered and tortured and depressed by things that we have no control over. So it's sort of, it's a constant balancing act.
Yeah. We have Bishop in the chat, in the panel.
There we
Hi,
go.
B.
Guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I had a little technical difficulty, but I'm good. How's
Yeah.
everybody doing?
Thanks for. We're doing okay since and I'm well slowly recovering from what I'm feeling. My
Right.
yeah, I took some herbal medicines.
Me too, coincidentally. Yeah.
I took some ibuprofen before the show. I've had a headache in the back of my head for the last few hours, so I just figured if I take some ibuprofen, I should be able to talk on Faith and Comics.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Like you feeling better?
No, no, my headache is still there, but I feel like the medicine's gonna eventually kick in. So
I both.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
taking some cold medicine plus my herbal ones. It's
Well, I'm praying for.
a mixture of mango leaves, oregano, what
no.
else? Guava
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
and
Yeah.
lemon. Yeah, lemon. It's so weird.
So it's like a homeopathic remedy kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah. My wife
Mhm.
made it for me
Cool.
yesterday, and
All
my
right.
daughter always likes that herbal stuff. We don't.
Mm-hmm.
The only medicines I take are the ones for my diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
which shot up, which shoot up the other day, and I was really plastered in my bed. My head was
Mm.
spinning, which is
Wow.
weird. And I had a high blood pressure, which is
Mm.
happens to me every I don't know, every year, once a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys in prayer, definitely.
So I want to hear your opinion on the comet, the science symbolism, and the spiritual meaning of the coming comet, Miss Bishop.
There's the comet. Now, see, this is new to me. I haven't heard about the comet.
Oh, you didn't know. And the conspiracy theories are saying that it's an number one, an invasion armada, a Death Star.
Lord,
It's so weird, man.
please don't
And
get me started. No, listen. The Bible said that He will show signs and wonders and things. It does mention that in the Word. So
yeah,
all I do is just trust. You just I all this stuff that's going on in the world right now. I don't have time to worry about it. I just give it to God, and I trust Him, and I know that He's gonna guide us right. So, and I know that the Word is true. So I'm not worried about the signs or the invasions or the supposed aliens that's coming and been
Right,
meeting
because
with the
because none of
government.
that we wouldn't control any of that anyway. Even if that is the case, it's like
Yeah.
whatever. Is that gonna change your life? Is that gonna make it easier for you to do what you have to do? Not really. So
not
No,
really.
at all,
yeah,
because
I mean,
it's crazy. I'm not worried about none of that stuff.
not
You know.
entertain it at all. No.
Mm-mm.
And it's like a movie set. Invasion,
Mhm.
invasion
Mhm.
of invasion
Right.
of the body snatchers.
Because there's so much technology out there nowadays. They can make like you see all these um reels or videos of people showing things in the sky and stuff like that and carrying on. They Project Bluebeam has been going on for I don't know how many years. They can project things in the sky. They can cause
Basically,
things.
project. You can project anything now. I mean,
Yeah,
if they wanted to, they could make a projection of the clouds forming into the face of God, talking
yeah,
to talking to the land. They could do it, and it would all be
yeah,
manufactured and fake. They could
yeah,
totally do that. It's
Yes.
not. It
yeah,
wouldn't be impossible, honestly, with
yeah.
all this technology that we have
Well,
now,
that's what.
holograms and stuff. I
And
mean,
we
it's
can
Yeah,
see it
it's
all
in
that's been foretold too.
all
All of
over the
that's been
world.
foretold
It's so
too.
weird. Yeah.
All of that, the ability to do that is all of that has been foretold. It's there's a great the Bible talks about the great deception. There's
Mm-hmm.
going, yeah, of course, they're going to try to. And what other great deception is that is try to make a false coming of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or have something kind of demonic going on. It's a whole bunch of things that they can do, and they're trying to do. You know, especially when they're trying to ramp up. I've seen a lot lately about them ramping up about these aliens and carrying on and stuff. I keep
Yep.
telling
Yeah.
you,
Yep.
they're not aliens. They're demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I,
There's,
I agree with you, man, that they are not really aliens.
no, they're
You
demons.
know.
They are
Yes.
demons. They are fallen ones. They are the ones that have. Everybody think that the fallen angels were okay. They fell and now they're gone. No, they're still here. Okay, it's
Yeah.
just mm,
They're all on Mars.
yeah, whatever.
They're all
I don't know how the hell you gonna be on a
colonized.
light, but
They're colonizing Mars. Yeah.
yeah, they're killing me with this
They're
mind.
with they're with Elon.
Yeah,
The
exactly,
Yeah,
right? Colonize Mars, right?
yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Noticing nobody ever said
No.
nothing else about. Notice nobody ever said anything else about that damn supposed car that they launched out there into space with that fake
Yeah, yeah,
astronaut in it.
whatever happened to that? Yeah, exactly. You don't hear nothing about
Mhm.
I don't
Because it
I
never
don't know that.
happened.
I haven't heard
it.
that.
It was an illusion, just like it was an
Yes,
illusion, just like everything else that we see.
yes, it never
It's
happened.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
It never
it's
happened.
ridiculous. Yeah, which is so it's science, symbolism, and spiritualism. It's all
Yeah,
designed uh, to deceive a lot of folks who don't don't really know. A lot of
yeah,
folks from the old days are superstitious. So when a comet passes through Earth, oh, bad luck, bad sign. Now when
yeah.
a
It's just,
comet passes through Earth, it's a Death Star.
oh
Well,
man.
people have been watching, have been indoctrinated by watching too much science fiction, and they're
Hmm.
not dealing with, they're not living in reality. I mean, it's like if you're really actually expecting a Death Star to come in front of the Earth,
I
go
mean,
you really need to go outside for a little while, because
just run your
And I
fingers through the
read
ground.
somewhere that NASA confirmed that there's a second moon. If
NASA
that's
can
true.
NASA please don't. Ooh. NASA is just they have
a,
just been
a
lying
second
to us.
moon, and it's made out of dark matter and what do you silicone.
Yeah, exactly.
We can add
Like
that part to the story.
paper mache.
Yeah, paper mache. There you go. Oh,
So weird,
honey,
man.
guys,
So
give
weird.
me a quick minute, real quick.
All right. So yeah, paper mache, props, and did
That's
we
right.
really
Yeah, I mean, we can make anything now, so it's not, it's.
in
I mean, if
1960?
anything, these Sora 2 videos are proving that you can literally
Yeah,
generate anything now. Those are the kinds of things that are going to make you question reality, because it's not going to get any. It's not like it's going to get any worse. It's only going to get better, technologically as time goes on,
technology.
which means it's going to be worse for all of us, because it's just becoming harder and harder to discern what's real and what isn't.
Yeah, it's just like in 1969. Did we really go to the moon? That's
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one
that's
that to me, it just there's so much out there that tells you that it was a film set and that Stanley Kubrick filmed it. It's just there's so much evidence to support that it's It's
Yeah,
unbelievable. I've probably watched about like 6 or 7 different documentaries on the subject, and all of them seem pretty spot on. If you ask me, I don't know.
yeah. I haven't watched it, but I was questioning it since years ago, a few years ago when I was well reading something about the moon and how come we don't see how come they recorded, they filmed the what's it, Apollo
The,
lifting up from the moon.
the moon landing.
The no the when they landed on the moon supposedly, and then they went back home to Earth. It's
Uh,
weird how with that technology we could
Well,
have.
they did basically have kind of shot themselves in the foot, like Bishop says.
mm,
NASA has been lying to us about everything, because if you really
years.
think about it, there's so much evidence that it doesn't. It's like, if we were actually able to do that, if we were able to
Mm,
actually do that, how come we don't do that on a regular basis? How come it's not easier to do now? And
exactly.
you're talking about technology that allegedly existed. When did this allegedly happen? In the 60s, right? It happened in the 60s,
The
59.
60s, the
59. So that means
69.
1966,
69. So
1969,
that means, so
1969.
if we were able to do that back then how come we're not
Mm,
able to do it with ease now? How come people aren't able to actually load up on shuttles and literally travel like it's a
mhm.
tourist destination? See, there's a lot
According
of things that don't make sense. There's a lot of things that don't make sense about it. And like I said,
yeah.
there's also a lot of evidence that shows that it was an actual movie set. And there's a lot of theories
Yeah,
Mhm.
about Stanley Kubrick being involved right after the movie 2001 The Space Odyssey.
that's
He
why.
his
Mhm.
tech his technology his ability as a filmmaker made it possible for them to fake that stuff. So yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I it's hard to buy into any of that. I completely agree. I think it was faked, to be honest with you,
It
Yeah,
personally, but
is.
that's just me.
It was totally faked. It did. There's a documentary that I watched a few times. I don't think you can find it on YouTube anymore. It was called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon.
Yeah, there's several documentaries,
Hmm.
Bishop. Like, there's even one I saw one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was all about how Stanley Kubrick was being
Yep.
pressured, and he was
Hmm.
essentially being like he was basically being blackmailed into doing
Hmm.
the whole thing, because he didn't want to do it. It was a big cover up, and he was kind of forced into it, and it was just it was
Hmm.
real shady and shadowy and crazy. And after seeing a lot of those documentaries, I totally believe it, man. I think it's true because it makes perfect sense.
It is true. Listen, it's based on. See, I look at things and based on common damn sense. Listen, if in 1969 you were able to create a vehicle and shoot it and land it on the moon and then re-bring it back all the way back home to Earth flawlessly, you can't do it again now. Right. Because their reasoning is because all of the data that they had and calculations for it got destroyed. And
Right.
okay,
It's like saying, oh, we lost all of the data in a house fire. It's
but,
so it's
but,
so
but, but,
ridiculous.
yeah.
but, but
That's the easiest way to cover up your dog.
yeah, but the thing about it, see, that's where common sense kicks in. Okay, that was 1969. This is 2025. Don't you think you have more intelligence now with all the data that you can get and all of the technology that we have to this day? Why
Yep.
can't you do it? You mean to tell me that all the geniuses that put together that moon landing, all of that knowledge was just lost with them? You know, I mean, nobody else can recreate it. I mean, you can't recalculate it. I mean, come on. But now they're saying that, they
Yeah.
can't do it because of the Van Allen belt, which means, that radiation barrier that's out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Van Allen belt has been here since the beginning of time. So how if you can't go through it now, how did you go through it then?
In 1969, how did you go through it?
Yes.
That
And
that that
then
that's the biggest thing that makes no freaking sense. Like, so you're telling
absolutely
me technology existed back then where you were
right.
able to do it, and now
Yes. Right.
technology doesn't. We can't do it. That's
Um, it
crazy.
makes no sense. It's
I
not.
was 1 year old in 1969.
That was the year before I was born. I was
Yes.
I
born
was
in
not. I
70.
was not born yet. So
No, no, you wasn't. You wasn't even thought about it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then there's other little things, like, okay, you see images of the moon lander after
Yeah.
it had
The
landed
moon
on the
lander.
moon, right? But then
Yes.
if you look up under the craft, there's no blast crater. Now, if the thing is coming down with all these forces of pounds of force coming from this engine, don't you think there would be a blast crater underneath it? No, it was just as flat, and it was just like nobody, like ain't
did you
nobody was
did you
even.
did you, did you see how they found? Did you see how they found like camera artifacts and things like
Um,
weird like things that show that it was there's like
yeah,
weird evidence that shows that completely shows it was a film set. Like they have like
cameras going in different directions.
it,
W- w- when the sun is supposed to give you one shadow only, going in one direction, because the way you're on the moon. Damn it, the sun is right
The
there.
Death Star.
Okay, I mean,
Hey,
it's
since
ridiculous.
you
It's
nerds are
ridiculous.
gonna learn.
They lie, just like when they try to.
Star Wars is real.
Star Wars is real.
It really happened.
Yeah, Star Wars really happened. Yeah, the Death Star. That's right.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Death Star. Told you, man. It's a Death Star.
Yeah. Kobe, call me Obi-Wan. Anyway,
Well, no, but hey, you're Jason. You're the first male from
Yeah.
pretty
Themyscira.
Themyscira.
cool.
So,
That is
so,
true. That is true.
so that say so hey if that's true it is possible that the Death Star is the real thing, dude, right? Anything is
Jason.
possible.
I'm
It,
You're
it
just
just
saying.
Jason Prince.
it just to me it's like you technologically it's like you know it's where do you think Star Wars got this stuff from? Exactly, right? Where did it come from?
Exactly.
Right? Thin air.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I mean,
Cynicism, man.
if you ask George Lucas, it came from old movies and Flash Gordon, and it was
Yeah.
allegories towards various wars and World War
Akira
Right.
II.
Kurosawa.
Right.
All these things, you
It's
it's a
like a food.
combination of a lot of different things. But yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. But yeah, I'm convinced 1,000% that the moon landing in '69 was definitely a
It
film
was.
set. And
It was.
I think Kubrick was the one that they forced into doing
And
it.
I think that's why Kubrick
It was.
sort
That's
of
why Kubrick
kept,
became how he became later on.
yeah,
That's why
fell from grace, right?
he became so nutty and like so like
Yes.
reclusive and stuff
Recluse.
because he was very he became very weird and very because he that had an effect on him, man. He was constantly he was essentially bullied into doing that. He probably I would say he didn't want to do that for sure.
Of
That's
course
crazy.
not.
Close
Of course not. But
Encounters of the Third
they
Kind
had a
was
job.
based on a
They
real
wanted
story.
somebody that knew what they were doing. They wanted somebody that they knew that they want. That knew what they were doing. They was good at what they do. And the government. It's the government. So I mean, because they were in cahoots with the government. So
Stanley
you know.
Kubrick admitted all of
Yeah, yeah,
this,
pretty much. Yeah, he pretty
pretty
much
much.
did. Like he
Mhm.
and it's kind of like, if they put, they put a gun to your head and they say, look, you're either doing this and you'll be well
Mhm.
taken care of, or you're not doing this and you won't be here anymore. Well, I mean,
Exactly.
you kind of
Well,
just like,
well,
okay,
well.
well, what are we gonna do? And not only
Exactly.
that, it's kind of like I saw somebody had said there was one commentary on one of them where somebody had said, well, it was kind of Stanley Kubrick's fault for making 2001 such a realistic, authentic
Movie.
portrayal of what that would be. And it's like, well, wait a minute, just because the filmmaker is talented doesn't mean that the
Okay.
filmmaker should be bullied into doing something that's
To submission or
it's
something.
just crazy, man.
Mm.
I yeah, dude. Just
Yeah.
imagine, like, and you could probably recreate that now with Sora 2. You could probably go in and recreate the moon landing and make it, make
Yeah.
it look even more realistic.
Yeah. Just the AI just made it even better for them now because like when they showed you the moonwalking, like would they be in the shuttle, supposedly in the shuttle, and they're walking outside of the shuttle. It's supposed to be doing spacewalks and stuff when they're actually in a water tank. Okay, they're in a water tank in a giant pool. It's a lot of that going on when they try to tell you that when they show you images of the surface of Mars, and then you can match it up with something with the same mountain range in Arizona. Come on now, it's great. I've seen this. I've actually seen this. There's supposed to be a mountain range that was supposed to be on Mars, but someone found the original picture, and you can see a NASA truck sitting right there, and right by the same mountain range.
Yeah.
I know it's all an illusion. It's all what they want. It's all programming. It's all programming. They want you to believe this stuff. Listen, the Bible says that God made the greater light to rule the day and a lesser light to rule the night. And that's the moon. You cannot land on a light. That's why it never rotates. That's
You
why we
can
always
you
see
can
it.
land on a you can't land on a light that's a hologram. See, and that's the thing. It's all holographic technology. So they'll be able to
It's
make that's why I'm saying that's when they're going to be able to project God in the sky out of clouds. They'll be able to like make it look like God is like descending from the clouds and talking to all of us because it'll be holographic
But
technology.
see, but see, that's
it's
why
enough
that's
of
why we
said.
got to stay in that word. Because if we stay in that
Yeah.
word, then we'll know the difference and we'll know that that's fake.
They can't
Yeah,
tell
well,
the difference between
Bishop,
Mars,
Bishop, you
California,
know
and
what it kind of
Arizona.
reminds me of? You remember Star Trek Five, The Final Frontier, the Star Trek movie that William Shatner directed, where
Hmm.
Hmm.
they thought they had met God, and it was a
Yeah.
it was a fake God. It was like an alien God or something, and it was false,
Hmm.
and it was a false God, and it was in the sky, and they did it like clouds and stuff, and they had him talking. He basically looked like Santa Claus in the sky, and he was this,
Right.
and he had this all powerful booming voice, kind of like like a souped up version of like say like the Wizard of Oz kind of thing, where like you could have and that's what I'm saying. We already have the technology today already exists to do something like that. So yeah, you have to really be, you know tuned in to
You have to
realize,
know.
because there are
Yes.
a lot of people who are going to be fooled if something like that were to actually happen. And that's why you said we have
Exactly.
we have to be we have to be we have to be true to ourselves. We have to be true in our faith, and we have to realize that these kinds of things are going to happen. It's just an inevitability. So we have to be ready for it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's where discernment comes in. You have to we have to be spiritually tuned in to our Father and to the
Hey,
Word.
Sean.
What's going on, Sean?
All
It's
You
right.
fine.
know, and we have to be tuned in and We have to stay in that word. I'm telling you, I can't say it enough.
Hmm.
Look up Die Glaki, the bell.
Mhm.
Wow. Die Glock.
Boy, listen, you know about all kinds of stuff, boy.
Sin Havoc knows all kinds of stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, on with the next topic. The Snyderverse returning,
Oh,
creative
really?
restoration,
Is
and
it?
storytelling redemption. Well, we've been telling
It-
them that for years. It's coming.
Well, yeah. I wrote a song about it.
I mean,
Like to hear it?
Yes.
how many times can we? Yeah, how many times can we say? How many times can we say that? How many times can we repeat the same mantra, the same song over and over and over again? We know it's coming. It's almost become
I'm about to make a remix.
like an extension of faith at this point, because we just
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's
know,
true.
we
It's
just we
connected.
just we just
We
know.
just
No, but
know.
we just know in our hearts it's going to happen. It's not like, it's like I'm not
Mhm.
worried. It's like I don't worry about it. I don't talk about it as that much. I don't think about it as much, because I know it's going to happen. It's just something that it's common sense, and it's like integrity always says, it's inevitable. And we know this
Right.
based on, we knew this
Yeah.
when we knew this when James Gunn took over. We said this when James Gunn took over, that that wasn't going to work out. We told you that. We could see that a mile away. It was like, there's no way he's going to
Mhm.
be successful. Like this is crazy. And I'll tell you something else. How I know that the Snyderverse is returning 100%. When I was at the memorial for my cousin last weekend.
Mhm.
One of my cousins came up to me, and he said, what the heck is going on with Superman? He's like, I heard they want, he said, I heard they want that weirdo out, and they want Zack Snyder back in. And
Listen.
I'm like, well, if you heard that and you don't even really follow that stuff, it
Right.
just goes to show you where we are, you know?
I'm
Oh
going to
yeah.
share this video to you guys.
Joining us
Yeah.
now for more, Peter Supino. He is senior
Whoa.
media analyst at Wolf Research. Peter,
5 minutes. It's happening. It's now.
It's buffering, yeah.
you just heard that conversation. Let's kind of follow up
It's not
from the stock side. Who do you
benefit.
think ultimately
If anybody.
ends up with Warner Brothers Discovery, if anybody?
Yeah.
If anybody, yeah.
Right.
See, the problem is,
Yeah,
nobody
man.
wants
And
that.
does it
Nobody wants
ultimately
that
end
debt.
up
That's what
being
that's about.
broken up?
Nobody wants that debt. It's like,
Okay.
Right.
That's it, man.
Nobody wanted that dead. Of course not.
yeah, that debt is disgusting. Nobody wants that debt. I can't
Absolutely.
I can't imagine, you know, owning Warner Brothers at this point, and wanting that debt, because that's what Zaslav wants. Zaslav wants that debt absolved.
Right.
He does not want to have to be responsible for it at all. And honestly, he would probably like to stay in charge of everything, but he doesn't care as long as he gets his golden parachute. Because that's all it's about for
Exactly.
these people, is their money. That's all it's ever about. What drives the world in 2025 is money. It's not
Yeah.
feelings. It's not doing what's right. It's
It's
about
not
what's going to make you the most money. That's
Money.
it.
Yes.
That's all it's
exactly.
about.
Exactly. And see, and the guys over there at Warner Brothers, they don't really care about the quality. They
No.
don't care about that as long as their check comes in. They don't care.
Right. It has nothing to do with quality. It's never been about quality. And that's why things are going
There's
to
damn sure not
are,
about to go.
that's why things are so bad for Gunn, not because he's not delivering a
Yes.
quality product, but because he's continually losing the company money. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
It's not that they want the Snyderverse to come back. It's not that they care. It's because they are losing so much money.
Yes, he's losing them buku amounts of money. It's just ridiculous because he doesn't give the fans what they want. He just does what he wants and what he thinks is funny, and he's not funny. He's a
But what I love about
Yeah.
this is this. What I love about this though is that it's proven that. So now
right.
nobody can say, well, you didn't give James Gunn a chance. No, they gave James Gunn a chance. They gave James Gunn a
Lots of
chance
chances.
to show what he could do, and he screwed the pooch like we all knew that he would. So there is no James Gunn showed us who he was, and now we can
Yeah.
believe him.
Everyone knows who he is now.
Well, like the great poet Maya Angelou says, if someone shows you who they are, believe them.
It's true. It's the truth. It really is the truth. It really is. And he's
Yeah.
and he has definitely done that for real.
Yes.
I mean, there should be no doubt. He never should have been hired in the first place. But that doesn't matter now. The point is that the proof is out there now. You need only see. Nobody's watching Peacemaker. Nobody's
No.
watching Superman. Nobody cares about anything that he's done. And I swear, I've seen his Suicide Squad movie in the bargain bin at Walmart so many times it's not even funny.
You're
It's
gonna
not even
learn
rating, man. It's not even rated in HBO.
because it's garbage.
Because nobody's watching it. That's why.
Nobody wants to see that. Who the hell wants
Superman
to
is
see that?
number three, actually, in HBO. I just saw it
Nobody
today.
wants to
In
see
chart.
Peacemaker. Nobody wants to see Superman. Nobody wants to see Creature Commandos. Nobody wants to see this mess.
Nope,
It's
nope.
just
It's a mess. James
it
Gunn wants
is.
to just make his wife the object of John Cena's, affection.
Yeah, but what's really creepy is that he's always got his wife kissing up on his brother.
Ooh, man, that's weird.
And yeah, that's why. How
That's
I,
weird, man.
I don't get it. That's got to be some strange Christmases. It, it,
Yeah, that's definitely strange Christmas sex.
it's got to be a. That's an interesting Thanksgiving, boy. I'm telling you. It's just because, yeah, you got your wife kissing your brother. Now your brother know what it's like to kiss your wife. That's not. That's
That's not normal.
no, no.
Nerds will learn the
Nerds
hashtag.
will. Yes, sir.
Well, not to mention the fact that James Gunn has this weird, creepy fetish where he gets off on seeing uh, John Cena kissing all over his wife. I mean that's very much.
That's really
Yeah,
very strange.
that too.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
And,
can't
and,
imagine that. I can't imagine like being the director, okay, and Jennifer Holland is your wife, and you're the director
mhm.
of the show, and you know Jennifer Holland and John Cena have this hot naked sex scene in the bed for Peacemaker, and James Gunn
Mhm.
is directing it in the corner jerking off. I mean, it's just so
I
it
can see
doesn't.
that.
I mean, I don't
I don't
understand
want to see it, but I can see it.
Ooh.
like how I don't understand how that would be I mean, it's gotta be creepy. It's gotta be completely why would you want that? I mean, I understand that they're actors and they're playing roles, but it's
Yeah,
still it's
dude.
still
Come
gotta
on.
be it's
Still,
still gotta be disgusting. Like, how do you like?
And not only that, but he also has a thing for John Cena in his draws. I don't know what it is. He
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
really,
yeah, yeah. John Cena. Maybe that's a deal. Maybe that's a deal he made with his wife. Maybe him
yeah,
and his wife
maybe.
kind of maybe him and his wife kind of have like this open relationship kind of a thing.
maybe. You never know.
Maybe they're
You
poly.
never know. We maybe you never know. Like I said, we know what kind of flavor he likes.
Right, right, right. He likes
Okay,
some. He likes some.
Funny.
On the younger side.
yeah, he like them. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Probably.
yeah. Uh-huh.
It's kind of, but it's kind of bizarre to me, like the way, like why would you want that? I mean, even if I was, I don't know,
He
even if
likes
I
them
was a
young.
director, would you want your wife? Would you want to see your wife constantly being all over another guy like that? Is it that necessary? I mean,
Mm,
I get that some of those scenes might be
no.
necessary in the context of the story, but not to the point that they do it. Like, I don't know.
And then and then look at John Cena, and then look at James Gunn. Who do you
Well,
think she's
yeah,
having more fun with?
yeah, yeah, Bishop. There's that too, right? Like,
You know, I'm like, why would you even put yourself out there like that? I mean, because obviously she's going to enjoy the role that she's had. She had, and
Wasn't her first movie, one of her first movie was an American Pie offshoot, right? Spin-off.
I think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
that's
surprised.
that's probably how James Gunn met her. He was probably at the premiere for that.
Yeah.
Probably, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't
Man.
put it past him.
Yeah.
No, Gunny Poo, Gunny Poo.
Gunny Poo, Gunny Poo.
Boy, I tell you.
So, our
Oh,
last topic. We have our last topic now. Wait.
uh-oh. What's the last one?
Where is it? I'm gonna, yeah, here it is. This is for, I think for Joden. We have for Joden the role of fate in shaping artistic purpose, vision, and cultural influence.
Well,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the role of fate, Bishop.
Well, faith is the anchor for everything I do, and every decision I make. Um,
Hmm.
and it does encompass itself with your purpose, because it gives you if you have strength in your faith, you'll have purpose. You'll have purpose because you'll be motivated, because you know that the creator who created us all has your back. And if you have and that that takes a lot of worry off of you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things in this world that we could worry about, and things that are going on that we could
Yeah,
to really
That
stress
that
us
that
out,
we that we that we do
and
not control for real.
that we can't control,
yeah,
and it'll stress
yeah,
us
for
out,
real.
and make you worry and stuff. But the word says, when you see these things, do not worry. Just look up and know that your redemption draws nigh. You know, and it's motivation. It's motivation in your artwork, and the things that you do. Like with our music, and and with like even with one punch stand, you know what I'm saying? You just have to have that anchor.
Yeah.
You have to have that anchor, and it'll bring you through.
Yeah.
Yep,
It'll
It's
bring you through.
nice,
I agree.
nice words, Bishop. I think
Thank you.
fate reflects in our work, especially in our music. In our,
Hmm.
although we don't usually, I think we have an unconscious will to do everything in our work. We have to reflect our fate. That's what
Mhm.
Hmm.
I always think about. I think of it myself.
Yep.
And
It's
that's wonderful too because it comes natural to us. It's just you can see it, and like you said, you can see it in our work.
yeah.
It comes natural to us, even with Zod, when even though he tends to be on the little metaphysical side sometimes, with the dimensions and things and all that, but he also he knows God, and it comes through, and I could see his faithfulness comes through in the work that he does. You know, we can't help it. It's just
Yes.
that's what being children of God is. If you when you believe in the Creator and know that there's something bigger than us,
Mhm.
and know for sure, that He is true. He He's the one that gave us these gifts to be able to create. We're able to tap in just a little bit to the talent and the gift that He has, that our Father has. Because remember, He created everything. He's the master creator,
Mhm.
and for Him to just give us just a little bit of that talent and that gift, it's a blessing, and we can't help it. Like you guys have said before, like sometimes maybe that's why you have a headache, Zod, because you got to get something out. You know what I'm saying? You got to create
Yeah.
because like
You got
and the
yeah.
same with you.
Just like me.
Right. The same with you, Katar. If you can't get a couple of songs out, you'll have a headache and have migraines. You
Yep.
know, it's we have to release it because it's a part of us. It's ingrained in our souls and our spirits, and it's a wonderful thing. Don't get me to
Thank you,
preaching.
Pete.
'Cause y'all gonna get me to preaching. I could
Woo!
talk about the Lord all day.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, man.
I know. I
You
brother.
can, man. You can.
You can
I'm a preacher.
definitely.
I
You
And
appreciate
definitely
you.
can.
He's
the
just
last
good.
article, the last video Sin Havoc sent me was if Netflix doesn't buy WBD, then somebody
Generator
else will.
available.
Well,
Somebody else will.
isn't that
That's
obvious?
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
technically
somebody else will. Yeah.
somebody else will, and that
Really?
somebody else might not be what we want, what we like.
Well, I can
Really?
tell you what I can tell you what they won't be. They won't be going with James Gunn, whoever they are, and that's the one saving grace we can go. They're not going to keep James Gunn because James Gunn has proven that he's not profitable. So
Yeah.
James Gunn is, you know,
And come on,
he's
and they're not stupid either. They're seeing all the backlash that he's getting, and his projects
yeah,
are getting.
and any company would have to be stupid not to at the very least strongly consider going back to Zack Snyder, just because of the demand and
Yeah,
the amount
please.
of and the amount of fan driven support there is behind it. Because whatever they may think, Zack Snyder's properties make money. People are into Zack Snyder.
Period.
So I don't so that's the other thing. I mean, I can understand, if you're a different company and you want to forge your own path moving forward, but
Yeah.
you're going to at least take a look at what the Snyderverse can bring you,
Plus,
the kind of fan goodwill that bringing the Snyderverse back would
plus economically speaking, you don't do movie without expecting profit. Everything you do, you are expecting profit.
well, apparently, unless you're
Apparently, gun.
WBD,
Unless you're
WBD is the
gun.
only company that doesn't care about profit, right?
I don't
You know,
care
this
about it.
this was
Yeah.
this was the,
Yeah.
this was the first
My wife
time.
was teaching us that yesterday. So, oh yeah, I remember clearly.
This was the first time I ever heard, people that claim to be knowledgeable on the industry ever say something like, "Well, Superman doesn't have to make money to be successful."
That's the
Well,
dumbest thing I've ever
well,
heard of in my life.
I've
It's
never heard
big
of
boy
anything like that
business.
in my life. Big time. How is that even? How is that statement? How is that even a statement? How can anybody even say anything like that?
It's
It
okay,
makes
man.
no sense
No
whatsoever.
sense.
And just
Big boy
like
business went down the
and
drain.
right. And just like WB know about the backlash, that he's getting, they also are very aware of how all Zack Snyder has to do is drop a picture and damn near
Yeah,
broke the internet.
correct. Integrity, ZSJL2 is inevitable.
Absolutely. What's up,
That's right.
Integrity?
That's
But
right,
yeah,
integrity.
he almost broke the internet just by dropping a picture.
of, of Henry Cavill as
Yeah.
Superman. Then
And all he
he
said was Henry is Superman.
followed it up with
And it registered
Deathstroke
worldwide.
and
Yep.
There
Batman.
was a worldwide reaction for that
Yep.
because everybody wants to see him back as Superman.
Yeah.
It's
Every
just a fact of life.
Yep.
Did you see the trailer of Witcher season 4? I won't I
Yeah,
won't
I
watch
said I'm gonna
this
watch
dumb
it
stuff.
because I like The Witcher, and I know that. Yeah, I know. That oh boy, he took over the role. He looks pretty
Yeah,
good in the role. I mean, as long as he can act right.
no
I
one
don't
will
know.
watch
I
that
think he's
Bishop.
gonna.
No one will watch that Bishop.
I
He's
think he's gonna. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna crash and burn. I don't think he.
He
I don't
is
think he was
because
good enough on the role.
he
But
is because Henry Cavill is The Witcher. But period. He
yeah.
was perfect at it. He is Geralt.
this guy Hemsworth is gonna have a tough time. That's all I have to say. I would not want to be him right now.
All he's going to do is imitate Henry Cavill. That's all he's going to do.
He's gonna try. He's gonna do his best
He's gonna try,
impersonation.
man.
But
But
Right.
is he gonna succeed? I don't know.
people are gonna
Um,
notice. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
different
Oh
actor.
yeah. They're
So
gonna notice. I'm gonna check
they're
it
gonna
out though
notice.
because I do like The Witcher, but I'm gonna check it out. See what kind of hot mess it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Mm.
real messy thing. And
It's gonna smell really bad, and yeah,
Yeah.
smells like s- smells like old socks.
old socks, old
Yeah.
socks mixed with skunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
it's
Funky Grove.
I know.
Funky
But
growers.
Yeah,
that's right. And
growers.
Funky Grove. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Oh, but
It's really
I
crazy.
just need, I just need
The
them to
world
go
is
ahead and
crazy.
sign these papers. I need them to go on ahead, sign these papers, so we can get production going on just Justice League 2 and 3. Then we got to go on ahead and let Ben Affleck go ahead and do his Batman movie. Okay,
I
we
think
need these
they
things.
already started with the production. They
Things,
just
I'm telling you, things are already happening. Zack
yeah.
Snyder is not going to drop these pictures for nothing.
Zack Snyder just hasn't been sitting around all this time. That's for sure.
Right. He's not going to be dropping these. He know what it means to drop these pictures.
And no one is
He, he's
paying
trying to tell us
paying
something.
their attention paying attention to what Gunny Poo is doing with all what it's over, man. He
Gunny
admitted
Poo
that.
don't even know what the hell Gunny Poo doing anymore.
Admitted that he's over, man.
He know he's out the
And what?
door.
Yeah,
He knew. He
he,
know he's out the
he
door.
knows.
He know that.
He knows that. Yeah, and
He better hope Supergirl gets off the ground.
there's this hashtag for make Supergirl a tax write-off, initiated
Yeah,
by our own ZodWriter.
that's right. Absolutely.
I think it should be. I mean, I don't see why a company coming in would want to uh, be saddled with more James Gunn garbage. But
No, James Gunn. His niche audience is was just proven to be some pedo sexual predators type.
A whole bunch of perverts that are 7 years old, and they like this diaper humor. He's just so childish. It's not the things, and he thinks everything is so funny. It's just not funny. I could not get past that. Is ridiculous. I couldn't get past episode 2 of Peacemaker.
I find it so ironic. You watched all of Peacemaker season one, and
And I love
I cringed and I struggled through Peacemaker season one. I hated it so much, but I was able to.
it.
I found season two a lot easier to get through. Season two was to
Oh
me
my lord!
was a lot easier. Was a lot easier to watch in spite of the ridiculousness. It was still bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't good by
Yeah,
any means, but it was easier to get through for me for
It's
some reason.
ridiculous.
I didn't I wasn't like I was it wasn't like I was squirming and struggling to get through it the whole way like I was season one.
it's took it for what it
If you're
was.
asking for
Dumb,
Justice League
goofy.
2, then you're asking for Justice League.
Oh
But
lord!
but make no mistake, it wasn't good, and I would not recommend that anybody watch it. But it just because
Right.
it was just god awful.
I just took it for what it was. I took it for what it was. Just dumb. It was stupid, and I took it for what it was. I didn't, take it seriously, and everything. And everything with season 2. I went in. I tried to go in the same way with
yeah,
season
yeah,
2. Now,
with that kind of stuff, you have to go in, Bishop. You got to go in with absolutely no expectations, and you have to be
yes,
completely. You just have to be completely devoid and just go into it like it's pure garbage that you expect nothing from. That's the only way you can watch it. To be honest with you.
I tried. But the orgy killed me the first. I'm like, okay, that is totally unnecessary.
Well, yeah, he just
It
threw
was
that in.
just
He just threw that in for no reason. There was no reason for that. It was not.
and then the
How did you go
unnecessary
from the
gore
Dark
with
Knight to Superman saving squirrels?
right, and then the all the unnecessary when he killed the other peacemaker and chopping them up and all this all that, it was just. And then the eagle, when the eagle, I did like the eagle scene. I did when the eagle was whooping their ass. I like that.
You did watch it, right? I think I watched season 2 of Peacemaker up to episode 2 only.
I've got
I got
I watched I watched episode 1 and half of episode 2. I had to
yeah.
stop.
I have to
I couldn't
stop.
take no
It
more.
sucks.
I couldn't take no
I
more.
repeat,
The
it
corn of it. It's
sucks.
the corn of it. It's just so much. It's so corny.
The
The corn.
corn. The
The
corn
corn.
of it.
It is just the corn of it. It's when they had the old Justice League thing with uh, that sorry ass hawk girl and that crazy when they were sitting there and he went there,
The
to
hashtag
apply to be.
sprint.
It was just stupid. It was so dumb. And then you got his brother sitting up there just it's just ooh, I can't. I just can't. I'm not gonna waste my brain cells or my time on that garbage. I can't. I can't. I want
Well,
to. I want to see what the rest of it
it's a
is
good
like. But
decision. It's a good decision not to. And the ending of it is very, very anticlimactic. There's really not
that's
much.
what I heard.
The whole thing was a big nothing. The whole thing. I
Yeah,
don't.
because James Gunn had
1A,
hyped it up.
1A, 1A.
What? Yeah, James Gunn had hyped everything up like it was supposed to be. Leading into Man of
Man of
Tomorrow or
Tomorrow.
something like that, and all that, and then it was nothing. It was a big dud, and everybody got mad at that too.
Man of Nothing.
Well, not everybody got mad because wasn't nobody watching it, but the ones that were watching it got mad.
1A Bishop's fault continues.
Money.
1A,
You know,
1A, 1A.
Sin, don't make me come to your house.
Yeah, I think
You got to find him first. I mean, he's.
you're in Buffalo, Bishop. Where's
Jason Prince. I'll find him.
Sin? Yeah. You can track
I
him.
am Jason Prince.
Track
I
him
will
down.
find the first man from Themyscira. I will find him.
Yeah, and your daughter's Isagay, so you could definitely find him.
Yeah, of course.
See, yeah,
He's a kid.
and I'm the bishop. Yeah, that's right. So I would, yeah. Oh, I'll find you. Or maybe send Issa over there.
Isagay, she can find
Okay.
anybody.
So
Okay.
next topic. One Punch Dan. What's the
Absolutely.
update? Yes.
One Punch Dan, yeah, the movie that is almost done, the movie that I'll be so happy when it's finally complete, so I can show it to everybody and take a much needed vacation.
Yeah.
That's where I am. I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm working, little by little, taking my time editing it together, and once I'm done, it'll get released.
Isaki
Wait.
can find you.
Wait, yeah, Sim said you'll never find me. Oh, I'll find you.
Isagay will find you. Isagay will find
Isaki
you.
will find you.
Good hashtag good luck, Bishop.
Uh,
Yes.
We can laugh now at this situation we have because
Right.
we know that One Punch Dan will be a good movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be-
Sinaho
it's gonna be-
Of course.
says you can't find him. Never,
You can't-
never.
You can find him.
You can't find them. Now I will find you. And you
I
will pay.
I have a instrumental guitar song from Dr. Katar, titled "You Can't Find Me." Done months ago.
Okay.
You can't find me.
That- you can't. You can't. Yeah,
You
that's watch
can't
for One Punch
find.
Dan, and it's a good thing. Dan Bat Dan's thoughts is promoting his movie now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely.
I can't wait to see the finished product myself.
Yeah,
Yep.
I will probably show it to my wife. Then I will duck.
Probably
You better
show it.
go. You
He
better
says
go.
he's probably going to show it to his wife.
Oh no, he gonna show
Yes.
it to his wife.
Then duck. I'll duck.
Oh,
Probably
he gonna
show it.
show it to her.
He's like, I'm probably going to show it to my wife. Probably,
When
most
you
likely.
Probably.
do,
Most likely.
now when you show it to your wife and the part comes up, you just be like, "Oh, I'm going to get me something to drink." Yeah, you better get out the room, son.
And go as far away as you possibly can, and then that's the good thing with the movie being with the movie being relatively quick paced. You don't
Yeah.
really have it's you don't have to go away for that long. You can go into the bathroom for a little while,
Right.
Yeah.
and then you can come out and be like, what did I miss?
What did I do? Yeah, and then she punched him straight in the face. Uh,
What
she
did I
just like
do? What did I do?
she just
okay.
she just like clocks him super hard.
Okay. Catch him
Okay.
with a right. Uh-huh.
It's like what happened? Like what happened, man?
What
Oh,
I
no.
do?
What did I do? What happened?
No. It'll be like it wasn't me. You don't
Right.
have to play. Yeah, you don't have to play. You don't have to. You could blame it on me, Qatar. It's okay. It was my fault. I
I'm blaming it
I,
on Bishop.
I directed the movie.
Yeah, yeah, blame it on me. Why not? Everything, yeah. According to Sin Havoc, everything's blamed on me. So go ahead.
Yeah, just blame it on Bishop. Just blame it on
Just
Bishop.
blame it on me. I'll take it.
Yeah.
He'll take the blame happily.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll take it for
Yeah.
you. Oh man, I tell you, but this movie is gonna be incredible, man. It's just so fantastic. I can't wait to see what like after you do your little polishing
Oh,
and
you already know. Yeah, it's.
ooh,
That's why I say that was the whole reason. That was the whole reason for the delay. It's not like I couldn't have put something out, but it was like, in the end, this is going to be what's best for the movie.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And I'm glad you took your time with it because the
Shit, I'm
technology
still,
is
shit, I'm still taking my time with it, but it's at least, but it's a lot closer to being complete than it was. That's for sure.
right.
It's very close to being done. It's just like taking your time with it. And that's why I realized I really had no reason to rush. There was no reason to rush.
No.
I mean, and after James Gunn's movie came out and was such a colossal disappointment, it's like, hey,
Exactly.
I'm
It
on the
was.
movie. The movie's better. The movie's better than Superman as it is right now. I don't have to
Exactly.
do
And it's
anything
not even
else.
done. That's so sad. That is so sad. The the movie ain't even
One of
done.
my friends, one of my friends who lives somewhere in the US said that Superman 2025 sucks. I
Oh,
think
duh.
she's
Everybody I
I,
know in real life, outside of like Twitter and fandom, everybody I know in real life has said the same thing, that Superman either sucks or it was the worst movie that they've ever seen in their life. That's no lie. I've heard that from multiple people.
Because it
So, so
is.
there is no so there
because
is no
James
excuse.
Gunn is a liar.
It's straight garbage. I have absolutely no desire to ever see that movie again. None.
Yes, my son is telling me, let's watch Superman. I said, no,
But son, no. Boy, if you don't go sit
big
down
time
somewhere.
no. Yeah, my son is so.
Mm-mm. No, I have no desire to see that
Yeah.
because it was
So
dumb the first time.
our last topic for today, Jordan music. How
Jordan,
are you,
Jordan.
Jordan music? I have made some compilations.
I love Joden
That
music.
would, yeah,
You know what?
I
So,
love the videos. I love
yeah,
Jordan
you were
music.
loving the video. Yeah, yeah, well, you know that. Yeah,
I
And,
love the
and,
videos.
and you know what? We're loving the videos too. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
we're loving the
We're
videos.
loving the videos.
absolutely,
And to tell you the truth,
absolutely.
we write differently. Uh,
We all do.
Yeah, we
Bishop
do.
writes spiritual stuff.
Well, I give you a little funk too now. I give you a little
Yeah,
something.
Zod writes some R&B pop
Oh yeah,
stuff.
he the R&B
And
dude.
I'm doing some experimental music now.
You do
Yeah.
all
Hey,
kinds. You do,
I tried to experiment with Blades in the Snow, but nobody watched it, so I don't know.
It's
I like it.
I tried to do something a little different with Blades in the
You
Snow.
like it. I like that. Blades in the Sun was good.
I like
Yeah,
it.
and Qatar, you do all, you give them all kinds of stuff, funk, rock, uh, 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 all kinds, just in it. You give them all kinds of flavors.
I gave them four new anime type music. Then there's
All of it,
Korean.
all that. You
I
give them all.
blame I blame K-pop Demon Hunter for
Mm.
my Korean phase.
Well, there are some really great Korean movies out there, man. So
Yeah, I know.
no
It's
doubt.
good.
I definitely, I'm definitely a big, huge fan of Asian cinema. I mean, I watch a lot of, you know, I watch a lot of Hong Kong stuff. I watch a lot of Korean stuff. There's so much out there. It's just movies, Japanese movies. There's so much that is like
Yes, there's so
that is
much.
really good. You gotta be if you're a film fan and if you're into film and if you're a filmmaker, you know, you like to see different types of movies from around the world and you like to experience different cultures, different techniques, different various different things. And yeah, man, I mean, there's a lot of great movies out there. People that only watch superhero movies are really limiting, their scope of, you know,
Mhm.
And they don't
what's
watch
out
the indie superheroes. I wonder
And
why.
music too. I listen to like a variety of. I don't listen. I listen to everything from rock to country to
what happened to Bishop.
African to
Well,
Yeah,
you know
what happened to
exactly.
from
Bishop?
Latin.
What's
It's
happening
What do you
right
choppy.
now?
mean?
What's happening right
What?
now? You
What's
sound like
wrong?
you sound like a transformer, bro. Like burp, 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 like you're in the middle of transforming.
Well, I'm on Brave. I'm on Brave, so
We're
Yeah.
I don't know. We just, I had a momentary lapse. Yeah, but no, but like I
Momentary
said,
lapse.
I love everything from like African music to Latino music to classical. You know, I love all kinds of different genres and stuff of music. Because there's beauty in all
AI
kinds of
Bishop.
different ones.
That's why it's
You
AI
know what?
Bishop.
This is all 100% great human me. Ain't no AI right
No,
here.
no, no, because the connection is so bad. That's how you know it's real Bishop. If it was AI Bishop, it would be really clear. So that's
Yeah,
how you know it's not
You
there.
know
It's
what?
not. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
AI Bishop.
It's not AI
You know
Bishop.
what?
It's real
Y'all gonna leave
Bishop.
me
But
alone.
no,
Damn it,
you
y'all
need
gonna
to
leave me alone.
find. You need to find Havoc.
Havoc.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, I'm gonna find you.
Sin.
Oh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. You talking about
Find,
devil? Okay.
find havoc.
I will find
Right.
that.
I will find you.
I will find havoc. Find havoc today.
I shall find havoc.
We're having fun here. And
I must,
I think,
I must, I must confront Isage Plato.
Havoc
That
is
was
it's so sick in this movie. Oh, it's so good.
yeah, it's so sickening. Oh, Megan,
Okay.
sure you will.
it's the power. Feel the power of sin havoc. Feel the power of sin havoc. Prove that I'm right. I'm always right.
Okay.
The power of sin havoc. For
The
real.
power in havoc.
Goodbye, Freddie.
There's that.
Oh man, I tell you.
Goodbye.
this,
Man,
this
I
is
tell
always a
you.
fun show, man. Fate
Oh,
and
yeah, of
Comics is
course.
always hilarious and fun. I mean,
That's right.
I
And
can't
I
be
see we are
serious
number
here.
32.
We're
I see we are
number 32. Imagine
number
that.
32.
We
Wow.
reached number 32. Wow.
Yes, sir.
And it's, yeah. Anyway, so any you're busy doing some stuff, right? So what will be what will you be doing? I'm going to end the stream in a while. Uh, what
In a
will you be
very short
doing in
in a
your
very
channel?
short time, you're going to end the stream.
Yeah, abruptly. So
Very quickly.
what what so what are you doing in the near future, guys? Bishop.
Uh, well, I don't know. I'm actually I want to work on doing It's Coming the remix. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna work on that and it might be a cappella, nothing but harmonies and voices.
All
Um,
right.
so
Cool.
I'm gonna be working on that and probably doing some more things for Joden,
Mhm.
you know, and
Yeah.
just being fabulous and being the bishop and
Yeah, I'm gonna pull you in on yet another remastered version of It's Coming with from Jasmine Star.
All
I'm
right.
ooh,
That's
thinking
cool.
I'm thinking of us maybe doing a Tasari version of It's Coming.
ooh, y'all not ready for that.
I have some
That's
ideas. I
gonna
have some ideas, so we might explore that a little bit later. Yes.
so, yeah. So
You
next
know
week
I'm down.
I'll be having Rock and Rollin' number 56, which is already recorded, and Joden Music presents Various Artists Volume 4, which is already recorded also. It will be dropped next week. The next week will be my rest week because of this cough I'm having, or I might write new songs again for some some of my bands. That's so
Mhm.
many of them now.
Right.
So many bands, so little time.
I know that's right.
And I did some remasters of my old songs from Days of Atonement, which is pretty good. Anyway,
I hear you.
this is Fate and Comics number 32, signing off in 5, 4,
A
3,
peace, y'all.
2, 1.